Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Alex. Today I am sharing a super special collection to me. It is called the Garden Harvest Collection. I will be putting these up on my Etsy, not here on Patreon, but Etsy, and they should be up when you see this video. So go take a look, see if I still have some. I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys all of the covers here on video because they are all different. A couple are similar, but they're all different. And I want to make sure that you guys know what you're getting. I put a lot of love and work into these journals. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to be starting with the Traveler's notebook size. So here we go. I have my little labels. First journal, it's A1, is a traveler size. It is roughly 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. It's got, these are all wallpaper journals, so the base is wallpaper. I've used wallpaper borders and trims, I think, on the cover, and then the inside is paper bag. They're all, the base of all of them is going to be the same. So I'm going to do a quick flip through. I might go by faster after this one because they are all very similar papers. Couple of differences, but you guys will get the hang of it. So I sewed these pockets. I put some crochet lace that I got secondhand from the Craft Box here in Denver. It's a secondhand arts and crafts type of store. I love it there. Got pockets, some coffee dyed paper, pages from a garden book I really enjoy, envelope. I cabbage dyed some onion skin paper, so it gives it this beautiful, I use red cabbage and it gives a beautiful blue color. Then we've got yellow graph paper, mulberry paper with grass in it, this daisy note page, doily, more coffee dyed paper, page from this flower guide. Been loving these. Pale purple page, green ledger origami, this really cool lined paper, and then same going back through it, same types of papers. And then this one has a pocket in the back. So again, that is A1. Next up, I've got A2. The cover on these two, you'll see, is very similar. The fruit trim is going to be different, and then the pages are going to be all super similar, pretty much the same. All right, that is A2. Next up, we have A3. This one has a gold wallpaper cover, same type of trim, and then same types of pages and pockets in there. Do a quick flip through. I want you guys to still have some surprises when you receive these, which is why I'm going so fast. That is A3. Next up, we have A4. Also has that golden background, and has the two peaches. You'll see that the coloring is different. So one is cool toned, one is warm toned. But the covers are pretty much the same otherwise. And then the pages are pretty much the same. Got pockets. This one has a pretty purpley pink orange page. Everything else, all the other pages, pretty much the same. So that is A4. I'm going to move on to the A5 journals. So these A5 journals are going to be 8 1/4 by 5 3/4, roughly 5 3/4. Again, similar theme. They've all got this pocket on the front. I've used this really cool wallpaper base. I made the same lace sewn pockets for inside. These are not all the same. So this one does not have a pocket in the front, but it has this nice paper bag look to it. And then the pocket is in the back, and you can open both sides. The pages are going to be really similar, except I've used embossed pages for these. They're a little bit different, same. And these larger journals do have the pages in a different order depending on the journal and what I thought fit best. I really like, I've used a larger wildflower page in place of the really cute small one. Coffee dyed paper, that pale purple page. I'm grabbing gardening pages from my same gardening Reader's Digest book, I think it is. That daisy page. I have a coffee dyed lined page. Grid paper. A larger coffee dyed doily. The center is going to be these really cool envelopes. They are clear here, so you can put a postcard or some ephemera inside. Sometimes I like to use really cool patterned paper, and then you'll see it through. You could journal on that paper. You could put a photo in there. A lot of really good options with that. And then turning back through. And then the pocket here at the back. This is B1. Here I've got B2. Super similar. This one has a pocket in the front and in the back. It's a double pocket back here if you wanted to put all your extra stuff. It's got this one, and then similar pages throughout. I'm just gonna flip through a couple of the pages, not look at everything. Onion skin, plain onion skin in here. Yep, they all have that same really cool envelope in the center. So that is B2. Next up we have B3. I really love this one. It's got some grapes. I'm not sure if those are apples or peaches. And then the wallpaper is a really cool silver. Kind of a plaid, or I'm not quite sure what you would call this pattern. It's got no pocket here in the front, one pocket at the back. And then similar pages. That embossed sheet is pink in here. So I've used very similar papers for all of these, but of course these are handmade journals, so they all have some variation in the papers that I chose to use. That envelope. All right, that's B3. All right, moving along to the C journals. These are all going to be sunflower themed. I'm gonna open up the covers because these go across to the back. Got butterflies on C1, and then the pages are similar to everything else. We've got a pocket up at the front. The pocket I sewed. This is our embossed page. Lined coffee dyed paper. That wildflower page that I love, coffee dyed, some onion skin, this is vintage, pale purple page, that page from the Reader's Digest Gardening, daisy note page, stationery, grid, got the doily, page from a vintage ledger, the origami page in this one. I did try to match these to the covers as much as I could. And then that envelope right in the middle. Alright, so that is C1. All right, next up we have C2. This is one of my favorites, similar to the first one, but this one has a bumblebee, dragonfly, little ladybug friend on the cover. And then we've got pocket up here at the front, big one. That sewn pocket. Gonna show, just flip through a couple of the pages because you guys are seeing same thing over and over. The origami page in this one's very cute, and then that envelope. So this is C2. All right, our last sunflower journal is C3. This one only has border on the front. It's nice and golden. This is a pocket. And then let's do a quick flip through. Pocket in the front. A lace page. This is the origami sheet. A wildflower page. We've got an asparagus sheet in this one that is very cool. And then our envelope. Sorry, I'm rushing through these, you guys. I have just a few more and I really want to make sure that I can get these up today with the limited time that I have. So please excuse the quick flip throughs. I hope you guys are still able to see what you want to see for these. All right, so we're down to our last listing. This is gonna be the Basket of Flowers journals. I think these are so gorgeous. The pocket in these isn't super usable, especially in the other journal. I kind of figured out a way to position it so this one's not too bad, but they're gorgeous nonetheless. Pocket at the beginning. This is the pocket I sewed. And then all the same type of pages in these. Since it is all one collection, I like to make them as cohesive as possible so that even if your top choice is sold out by the time you get there, you'll probably love another one just as much. They're all really gorgeous and I can't decide which one is my favorite. So D1, We have our final journal, D2. This is a blue basket of flowers. You guys will see the pocket's not super usable. I did cut it so you can tuck things in there. But still beautiful nonetheless. I think the wallpaper in this one is that same silver one we saw before. No pocket up at the front, but we do have our back pockets. Alright. Super quick, just look through the pages. Alright. And that was D2. This is our final journal. Let me bring some of these back just so that you guys can take a look at them while I do my outro. Put a lot of love into these wallpaper journals for you guys. I wanted to use up a lot of my plain wallpapers and borders that I got. Love these so much. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. Go ahead and check them out on my Etsy. You do get a 15 to 20 piece like ephemera pack with each of these. It is a mystery pack, but I try to include lots of fun goodies. I do some vintage playing cards in those, some plain tags for you to use. I've got lots of different guest checks, stickers, used stamps, some die cuts, lots of really fun things that go into the ephemera packs for these. Don't think you guys will be disappointed. Let me know down below which one your favorite one is. Thank you so much for sticking in there with me and looking through these journals. Love you guys. Bye.